Nash. Nash. Wake the fuck up!
Don't shoot, she said she was single!
Okay. How you doing, Sparky?
Okay. First, what's that thing you're doing with your mouth?
You mean talking?
Yes. Please stop doing that.
Oh, God. What the hell did you guys do last night?
Nothing. All right, well, you know, the normal con stuff. I mean, we got in, we had a few drinks, then I made absolutely sure everybody had a glass of water and some aspirin, and we put them to bed.
Aspirin? From where?
Oh, shit, man, I forgot. Yeah, I grabbed some out of your bag while you were gone. I'm sorry.
Dude, that was my roommate's Ritalin.
Huh. Well, that explains a few things.
Yeah, not entirely.
Linkara?
No! Go on without me. The needs of the many outweigh a duck.
The hell happened to him?
Gotta catch them all! Gotta catch them all! You know, you wouldn't think you could fit a toddler inside one of those things, but with a little determination...
Hey, aren't we still missing a moron?
What happened to you?
I feel fantastic, and I never felt as good as how I do right now. Except for maybe when I think of how I felt that day, when I felt the way that I do right now. Right now, I feel fantastic.
I lost my wallet. I want my soul. And I can't remember which. So, am I gonna have to call somebody, or can I trust you guys to not die on me? So here's what you guys are doing. Get some food, put away the stuff you got last night, and then just chill, okay? Can you do that? Okay. Great. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Wait, we bought stuff?
Well, we pretty much all saw that one coming.
New World Pictures is best known for being one of the most prolific low-budget studios of the 80s and early 90s, with some of their films considered cult classics, some not so classic, and some of them just plain bad. And in 1986, the legendary Schlockhaus bought Marvel Entertainment Lock, Stock and Barrel, leading to a 1989 film about one of the biggest grim and gritty characters in the Marvel Universe, the Punisher.
Ah, the Punisher, the character who put the anti in anti-hero. Originally a side character in a Spider-Man story, Frank Castle gained a bizarre popularity throughout the 80s. I say bizarre because in a world of gamma-powered behemoths, Norse gods, and titans from space, the Punisher stood out like a sore thumb, being that his superpower was essentially shooting people to death. But at the dawn of the 90s, the Punisher was so big that a film seemed like a sure bet.
Except, not so much. New World Pictures ran into financial difficulties, possibly due to the fact that cocaine isn't something you can write off on your taxes. While the film did get a wide release in most of the world, making it officially the first Marvel movie to hit the big screen, it never saw theaters in America. The best it got was a quiet direct-to-video release in 1991, and after that, such a vicious beating from the critics that The Punisher wasn't just its title, it was its description. So why are we watching this thing?
Well, it's either that or we go downstairs and face up to whatever we did last night.
Or we could take the least painful option and jump out the window.
Is it me, or is this familiar somehow?
Oh Lord, I know what it is. Frank Castle in the 25th century!
Does this mean it's gonna go on for 400 years?
Race you to the window!
No, you don't. Me first.
The hell you say?
After nearly 5 years of appeals, Dino Moretti, reputed lieutenant of the Franco crime family, was released from prison today and acquitted of all charges in connection with the murders of police officer Frank Castle and his family. Moretti has long maintained his innocence and claims he has no idea who is responsible for the 125 mysterious gangland murders, often attributed to a shadowy figure known as the Punisher, which have occurred in this city over the last half-decade.
In other news, OCP announced their new RoboCop... wait, sorry, wrong movie.
So the movie starts with the release from prison of the man who killed the Punisher's family. Or Thurston Howell III. You make the call.
Let him appeal 100 times. I'll still win. This is America. If a man is innocent, justice prevails.
Do we even have to mock that line?
Life is a mockery of that line.
This Punisher, whoever he is, if he ever shows up within 1,000 yards of me, he'll find out what the word punished really means. Now,
Is it me, or does he really enjoy the prospect of that punishment?
50 Shades of Classy Freddie Blassie.
Our villain heads home to celebrate his release from prison, but the Punisher is unhappy he wasn't invited.
okay, enough of the jokes. Let's break out the champagne.
I'll get it, boss.
No. First things first, you guys check the house. I'll get the champagne.
Okay, boys, usual drill. Split up, don't keep in radio contact, and never yell for help.
Sure thing.
You got it. Yes, the Hall of Mirrors ensemble. For the man who wants a bedroom that says, please, murder somebody. New from Pier 1.
Notice how the Punisher kicks this guy over a railing, but the monster's gun seems to have missed its cue and slides him from off-screen.
One clothesline lariat later, and all of the boss's flunkies are dead.
Come on, you guys. Party time.
Oh no, now I have too many hors d'oeuvres.
Put on the camera! Keep it rolling! Come on, guys! Move it!
This is why you don't buy mansions from Michael Bay.
Okay, you're one sound effect away from being Looney Tunes here. There it is.
Move it very close up! Get it close up! I got it!
New autographs.
Is that it?
Well, our hero did just blow up, so maybe?
And no, it's a comic book movie. Coming back from an apparent death is pretty standard.
Jesus should sue.
Come on, God. Answer me. For years I'm asking you why. Why are the innocent dead and the guilty alive? Where is justice? Where is punishment? Or have you already answered? Have you already said to the world, here is justice, here is punishment?
You know, if you find yourself naked in a sewer and talking to the Lord Almighty, maybe crime fighting shouldn't be your top priority.
Back at the crime scene, Frank's ex-partner Jake Berkowitz is sifting through the ashes.
Jake, we cannot let the public think there is some psychotic ex-cop running around whacking out wise guys like he's got a hunting license.
Why not, huh?
Why not? Berkowitz, it's late. I'm tired. You're warned. What the hell ever happened to you?
At a guess, I Eagle 3.
I'm Detective Sam Leary.
Sam.
Samantha. I worked with you once, 5 years ago. The Moretti heroin bust. It was my first assignment, plainclothes. I was the hooker.
Man, if I had $1 for every time someone's tried to jog my memory with that line.
I believe that Frank Castle's the Punisher.
You know where my office is?
Yeah.
You'll be there at 9 o'clock.
So all it took to convince him was to believe his crackpot conspiracy theory?
Why not? Works for Gamergate.
And now we meet our villain, Johnny Franco.
Thought the other guy was the villain.
No, he was just the guy who killed the Punisher's family. This is our real villain.
It's like they fast-forwarded through the good movie and skipped straight to the crappy sequel.
Aren't you afraid of the Punisher?
The Punisher? You know what I think in Europe? You guys made it up to sell newspapers. There is no Punisher.
Then what's been killing your associates for the last 5 years?
Well, too much stress, I guess.
Since when have the symptoms of stress included blowing the fuck up?
It's not going to be any such thing as families anymore, Jim. It's old thinking. It's dad thinking. There'll be no more wars, no more territories.
Imagine all the mobsters living for today. Ooh, ooh.
Would someone please tell me what the hell I'm looking at?
I could be wrong, but it looks like an early cut of Home Alone 3.
This sorry excuse for comic relief is Shakes, a washed-up theatre actor who's now the Punisher's partner.
Wait, no. In the comics, the Punisher is partnered with Microchip, a hacker whose nephew was murdered by a crime boss. He built the Punisher's weapons, armor, and equipment. What does this Shakes guy do?
Apparently his job duties include exposition and not being funny.
Where is the dope coming into?
The dope. The dope. Oh, that. Pier 30. But the location's not the big story. Who'll be there is...
Who'll be there?
Everyone. They're all working together now. Mr. P! Happy hunting!
Thanks for helping me destroy my liver!
The Punisher acts on the tip and shows up to stop the shipment, but he's got some competition.
Who the hell are these guys?
Frogmen ninjas? It's like the entire 80s wanted a part of this movie.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Hey, I called those mobs! Quit kill stealing!
Apparently the relevancy of physics is inversely proportional to how badass you look.
At some point he gives up trying to make sense and just starts shooting everyone, but that doesn't last very long.
Yep, that water is dead.
The Punisher retreats to the sewer to recover from his wounds. That's a bit like gargling with Ebola to recover from the flu.
Oh God, I'm sorry!
Back with the mob, we find out the identity of our frogman, the Yakuza.
We could cripple all your operations legal as well as illegal very easily.
Define a term.
Well, let's see. What's the technical way of saying bend over and spread them?
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but the DeLeo family gives up shit. We don't work for nobody. Who the fuck do you think you are?
We are Yakuza. When your ancestors were still shepherds screwing sheep on the Mediterranean coast, as were the crime lords of Asia.
Actually, I don't think that's historically accurate, and Christ my honor!
While the mob prepares for war, Jake's new partner Sam teaches him about computers.
Now, what do you think you're going to do with that? Play Miss Pac-Man or something?
Hopefully find Castle.
No shit.
No shit.
Just how are you going to accomplish this little miracle?
I'm just going to make up a bunch of bullshit because it's 1989 and the audience still thinks computers have little people living in them.
I've been living with this board for 5 years. Every time he kills somebody, I put a red pin in it. And I fine-tooth every building, every alley in this city. And so far, the only thing that I've got to show for it is these little calling cards here. A whole bunch of these.
Shouldn't those be locked up in evidence?
While this is going on, Shake stops in to talk to his buddy, Mr. P.
And what about the children?
What children?
The children of the new bosses are now counted among their losses. They're being held for ransom by the Japanese.
So the bosses will have to pay up.
Pay they will, and all for naught. The children will be sold by the slave trade. They'll be bought. My God, man, don't you see? This is a result of your 5-year killing spree. You've weakened the fathers to such degrees they couldn't protect their own families.
This is stupid. Why does he rhyme?
And he only does it half the time.
Wait, what just happened?
What do you mean?
He's rhyming just like in the scene.
You did it too!
Oh crap, you're right!
Now we're all rhyming!
What rhymes with right?
Hey, knock it off! This thing just sucks!
This movie really gives no fucks. The Punisher takes up the hunt for the missing kids, and holy Jesus, what is this madness?
Don't you know? You were alive in the 80s.
I was like 12 when this movie came out. How old do you think I am?
I don't know, 50?
You are both cordially invited to jump right up my ass.
Every day the children of God is going to cost you money.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know! I don't know if British people should do this. You're so right.
Hey! Will you people keep it down? I'm trying to apologize to the toilet.
I kind of hate this review.
Yeah.
I wrote my name.
On a tip from Shakes the Clown here, the Punisher checks an abandoned amusement park for the kids.
Does anything good ever happen at an abandoned amusement park? We should just make a federal law to torch the places the minute the last carny's out.
A cursory exploration reveals a trap comprised of the Yakuza's deadliest soldier, Fun Slide Commandos!
Overwhelmed by the slip-sliding good time, the Punisher finds himself in the clutches of the Yakuza.
It cost us nearly $2 million in the cash. How much pain do you think that buys?
Is the question true, false, or multiple choice?
What? What? The hell does that even mean? Is he reading lines from later in the script?
Who sent you?
Batman.
You know, there actually was a Punisher-Batman crossover, so the sad thing is that answer could be considered canon.
Yeah, no one cares.
When torturing the Punisher doesn't work, the Yakuza boss turns her attention to Shakes.
Yay!
And then she decides she has important business elsewhere, so she leaves the torture to her underlings.
Excuse me, miss, there's a Dr. No on line 2. He has notes about your torture protocols.
Wait. Come here. Sayonara.
If you could see that coming, you're not alone. It was visible from space. The tables turn, Frank tortures out the location of the kids.
The great mysteries. Who built Stonehenge? Where did the Mayans go? And why the hell is this man wearing high heels?
Now that he knows where the kids are, Frank steals a city bus, because low profile be damned, and heads off to bust them out.
I'm here to take you home.
Thank you, Crazy Elvis.
Into the bus. Move it, move it.
They took Tammy away.
What?
Down the corridor. Kathy, where's Kathy?
I gotta say, the ADR in this movie is great. Top notch.
Perfection.
The Punisher heads back for the stragglers, and wait, I didn't know Super Mario Brothers had a sewer level.
I came back for my dolly.
No, my dolly!
A whole pier full of armed ninjas is no problem, but 2 guys with guns? Fuck that, you're on your own, kid.
The Kidnap Express gets underway, but the stereotype convoy is in hot pursuit.
That's it, girls. You'll be junior Punishers in no time.
Oh, the 80s, where making more than moderate contact with a vehicle causes an instant explosion.
Somewhere Ralph Nader just perked up.
Wait, you'll have a reckless chase across the city causing untold carnage, but the sight of police makes you back down? Did you even read your villain orientation guide, or did you just skim it?
Okay, you got me. I didn't pay my bus fare. What is it, $1.25?
As Frank sits in jail, his ex-partner pays him a visit.
What the hell happened, Frank? Frank is dead. All right?
Oh, I see. So you, decided everybody else had to be dead too, is that it?
No. If you're guilty, you're dead.
Tell that to Merrill Lynch.
This is no fucking joke here. They are going to electrocute you. And there's nothing I can do anything about. But you gotta talk to me, man. Now let me in, goddamn. Let me in!
Let me in a slap fight with me, one or the other!
By complete random chance, the kid the Punisher left behind was Franco's son, so he calls in all his favors and assembles a small personal army to retrieve the boy. Wait, no, sorry, I meant he does the stupid thing.
I want him back. I can't do it myself, or I would. I need you, Castle. I'll give you anything you want. I'll do anything you wish.
You're going to recruit the man who single-handedly killed 125 of your men to do you a favor? The only way you could add more it is if you kidnapped his ex-partner. Oh, there it is.
With a gun to his partner's head, the Punisher teams up with his mortal enemy and gets... Oh, why is the fucking actor there?
When the anchor of your plan could at any given minute descend into DTs and hallucinations, your plan is bad!
Here, just in case. Have it your way.
I just won't get you things anymore. You happy?
Elsewhere, Jake has a special weapon to facilitate escape. His bladder.
I gotta take a leak. Are you going to handle the equipment for me? In front. Can I ask you a question?
What?
Is an IQ test required for this job?
No.
Again, if you didn't see that coming, do us all a favor and avoid operating heavy machinery.
Franco and the Punisher... Wow, that sounds like a 70s cop drama, doesn't it? Anyway, they begin their assault on the Yakuza fortress.
Paper beats rock, scissors beat paper, machine guns beat swords. It's called the 20th century, people.
Maybe we shot them so hard they disappeared.
At this point, I think Franco and the Punisher are doing the Yakuza's HR department a favor.
So why is it when power goes out in an action movie, the lights go all red?
I think the idea is that it allows you to see better in low light.
Let's try it! Now what do you see?
3 idiots under a red light.
It works!
Franco spots the Yakuza boss and her American ninja daughter making off with his son, but before she can kill the kid, the Punisher catches up, leading to a showdown between the Punisher and a teenage girl.
That's bizarrely progressive, actually.
You were saying?
I hate this movie.
Not another step, Mr. Franco.
Oh, you can't win here.
You kill him, I kill you.
And who loses more?
You crazy geisha fuckwit!
What do you want?
On your knees. On your knees!
Jeez, buy a guy dinner first.
Oh yeah! Combo breaker!
Now that the Yakuza boss is dead, Franco and the Punisher face off. So, what's your move, Franco?
You've done something I never dreamed possible. You've wiped out the competition. Thanks to you, there's only me.
Ah, leave him no choice but to kill you. I see. You are a nincompoop!
Dad!
Tommy! So, who's laying odds that the Punisher was actually the one shot and not Franco?
No bets.
Someone filled my pocket with ketchup.
With his father dead, Tommy takes up the gun.
Come on. Do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Damn it!
You're a good boy, Tommy. Grow up to be a good man. Because if not, I'll be waiting.
Yeah, threaten a child with looming murder. That'll keep him in line.
As the Punisher slips off, Jake and the cops show up to find the biggest insurance claim since the Hindenburg.
What? He's not going to come back. He's a vigilante, not a corgi.
I still talk to God sometimes. I ask him if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I'm still waiting for an answer. And until I get one, I'll be out here. Waiting. Watching.
And buck-ass naked. So, that was The Punisher. How was it?
As a movie, The Punisher does have some good points. Lou Gossett Jr. as The Punisher's ex-partner and Kim Maori as the Yakuza boss turned in surprisingly good performances, with Gossett acting his heart out in what's honestly a throwaway role. But Dolph Lundgren either thought that he could get away on a bad Stallone impression or was barely conscious for the duration, because his performance is just ridiculous.
As a comic adaptation, the story actually is a Punisher-type tale, and more or less true to the character, but the execution is incredibly lacking. If anything, the script spends too much time on the mob elements and not nearly enough exploring the motivation of Frank Castle. A work print supposedly exists that fleshes out Castle's background more thoroughly, but the official release leaves Frank less determined and more just plain crazy.
It doesn't help that this thing is a heaping helping of 80s. It's all the tropes and cliches of an action flick without even the slightest modicum of the depth of that genre. And yes, I realize that's about as deep as an inverted teaspoon. What's left is crazy, hammy, overplayed, and at times even completely nonsensical. The Punisher might have started as a comic book, but the resulting movie ends up turning into a cartoon.
Thank God it's over!
I am prepared to thank every deity, creed, and denomination at this point.
Well, that killed a couple of hours. Think it's safe to go back down to the con floor?
What did we do last night?
I feel fantastic, and I never felt as good as how I do right now.
Why aren't you holding on to me?
I don't like it that much.
Right now, I feel fantastic, and I never felt as good.
I lost my wallet. I want my soul.
Right now.
What did we
Some
do
people in the
last
shots.
night? There's room for more.
In front of me, so I take the stairs and hit the gym. The phone is
Don't do that again. I don't like how I did that.
Yeah, I mean,
I suck!
Smart.
Get it right.
You're loyal.
Great. About deadlines, all I know is to take my medicine.
I kind of hate this review. Yeah.
I wrote my name.
Except for maybe when I think of how I felt that day, when I felt the way that I do.
Hi, Brad's junk.
Guys, check out my dick.
I felt that day when I felt the way